You know, here's the problem with living in this world, in the here and now existence. Here's the problem with it. It offers you a lot of those. It offers you a lot of those one and onlys. His son had become a one and only to Abraham. The deal about this world is that it offers you a lot of those for choices of what your one and only. I mean, I'll just give you one example in just a second. Look, your one and only is the one thing you think you can count on. It's the one thing that you think you can count on. For Abraham, the one thing I can count on is I have this son of promise, and this son of promise will make me a father of a great people and a great land, and I will be blessed, and I will be a blessing to others. And so my one and only, my source of security, the thing that I can depend on is that this son is born and that this son has a future. And God says, will you give that to me? For a lot of people, in our world, in our moment, in our generation, for a lot of people, their one and only is the income level they have achieved at this moment, the income level that they have achieved. But when they lose it, it's too devastating to bear. It has become a one and only. I maybe shared some aspects of this before, but the Journal of British Psychology did a study a few years ago on the Great Recession of 2008 and the years that followed, the greatest economic collapse since the Great Depression of 1929 into the 30s. And so they looked at the incidence of suicide in the midst of the Great Recession, and they discovered there were over 10,000 suicides directly related to the economic collapse in the U.S. and Canada and the European Union. 10,000 suicides because of that collapse. A certain income had become a one and only source in so many people's lives, and it was just too much to bear to lose it. It had become a one and only. But that your one and only can be a lot of other things in your life. For instance, a romantic relationship that you're counting on being everything to you can be a one and only for you. It could be your own intellect, or maybe for you it's your looks, the thing you count on, the thing you depend on, the thing that you think you can fall back on when things get hard. It could be a certain set of possessions. It could be a status that you've achieved. It could be a person in your life, and I don't mean like romantically linked. I mean that a person in your life that you look to be your source, that you look to be your security, that you look to be your stability in life. And so the test for Abraham is, can you offer your one and only to God? Not partially, but as a whole burnt offering to Him. It means completely given up to Him. The test will be real world. God never offers this test hypothetically or theoretically. It will never go like this. God asking you, hey, just hypothetically, what if I were to ask you to give me that thing? Just give me that thing totally. Could you do it? And your answer is, sure, God, I think I could do that. And God goes, that's nice. I'm going to bless you now. It'll never go like that. He will ask for it in real terms, in real world. And He will do it. Listen to this. He will do it to show you that it cannot be a foundation in your life. Grab that. Second reason that it'll test you, to show you how weak here and now foundations are. To show you how weak here and now foundations are. Because every foundation in this life crumbles. None of them will hold you up through everything that you face. You will not have this income, the income level that you have today. You will not have that income level for all of your earthly life. It's going to crumble. That person that's a source in your life, the one you're looking to, the one to be all of your stability and all of your security, they will not always be there. if you live long enough, here's a here's a reality. If you live long enough, life will take away every here and now foundation. And so the test just helps you remove them before they actually crumble. Do you see the blessing of the test? Do you see the power of the test? The test just helps you remove them before they actually crumble away. The test helps you shift your center of life. The test helps you build new foundations. I mean, here's the point. As a God follower, every time life comes along and strips away another crumbly foundation, the test is to help you realize that you were going to lose it anyway. And the test is going to call you to turn more fully toward God, who created you, who loves you in a limitless way and promises to be all that you need. And so to functionally, in reality, build your life, your security on Him and the promises that He makes. And so the process of the tests are to show you the crumbly foundations that you're actually building your life on, and to help you let go of them one by one, and slowly, God Himself becomes your one and only, and you come to know Him as Jehovah Jireh, the Lord my provider.